friends, so this is going to be my first cosplay vlog, well, first cosplay prop vlog, because I've never made a vlog with props before. I did want to film myself in Home Depot talking about the things that I bought, but it got kind of awkward because people were watching me and I'm like, I'm not good at this sort of thing, so I'm just going to vlog on my couch at home. In a couple of seconds, I'm going to show you guys what I bought. How I put everything together, and then the final product. So what I'm working on is a splat roller from Splatoon. It's not perfect, the curvature isn't going to be great, it's literally going to be like a stick made out of PVC and spray paint, but for a homemade cosplay prop, my first time ever doing this, I say it came out pretty good. I can't take all of the credit because a lot of these ideas I had found from other vloggers who were just sharing the different methods that they had used. So I was watching some of those, trying to learn how to use PVC because I've never done anything with PVC before. And I was able to piece together my own splat roller with the different techniques that I learned from these two other cosplayers. So I'm gonna link them down below. Please be sure to give their vlogs a check. Check out their vlogs because they did a pretty good job with this. So I'm gonna hop right into it. I'm gonna show you guys clips from Home Depot and then the progress. I hope you guys like it. See you around. Hey guys, I'm going to show you some of the materials I have. Don't mind my cat. She's in a need for some loving, and the carpet is dirty because it needs to get vacuumed because my cat sheds everywhere. Okay, so some of the pieces that I picked up from Home Depot. These are the elbows. The elbows that I have don't have a spiral part in them because I find that with the, like this part, you want to make sure that they're blank. Because if not, you're going to have a hard time getting the PVC pipe onto the elbow. So this is my PVC. It's this big plastic tubing, basically. This is about 10 feet. I don't know if they sell them any smaller. All of the ones on Home Depot started at 10 feet. The way that I'm going to do it is with my PVC cutter. I'm going to cut it in half at the 5-foot mark, and then the half point, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with that, and then the other half is going to be used to make the tops of the roller. Hey, cat. So these are some interesting parts that I got. So putting the elbows aside, I got this little guy right here that is going to act as a cap for the bottom. This is also for the bottom. So this part's going into the PVC, and then this little part I'm going to glue in here so that it looks kind of sort of like the end of a splat roller. And this right here is gonna be the handle. Does it say what this thing actually is? Nope. I can double check the receipt and leave it down in the description below what these parts are actually called. Let's see if I have it on the receipt. No, they also just go by part number. Oopsie poopsies. Alright, so this is going to work as the handle, end piece, and these elbows are going to be used where the corners connect. So if you look back at the sketch that I showed you guys, these are the 3 corner pieces that I was referring to. All of these pieces together were roughly 20 bucks, and that's just for the PVC. That's not including the tools or the spray paint, but I should be able to give you guys a total at the end of the video. So we're gonna want to cut this big piece
perfectly in half as close as we can. I have my tape measure all the way at the other end of the pipe. So we want to measure at least 5 feet. So this is going to be the height of the stem of the splat roll. This is going to be very difficult to do one-handed. Oh my god. Alright, this part I don't think I can film, so I'm going to need both my hands to do this, but this is tough. Alright guys, and Dory, here we go! So now we have our 2 5-foot long pieces of PVC pipe. So one of these pieces, you're done with. Yes, done. You're done. So you're going to take it, and we're going to put that bad boy to this side. Now we have our other 5-foot piece that we are going to cut into 3 different pieces. I'm going to grab that tape measure it out, and I'm going to show you guys the measurement. So I got some not so great news, is that I underestimated the amount of PVC I would need. Based on the original measurements, I needed only 1 piece of 10-foot PVC, but I actually need 2. And the reason why is I decided to make the roller part, the part where the foam is going to go on, 3 feet instead of the initial 2 because the 2 looked too small. So I'm going to run to Home Depot, get another piece of PVC, and have a whole bunch left over. I'm very sorry for the darkness. It being winter time gets dark at like 5 o'clock now. So back to the sketchbook. I initially only got 10 feet of PVC, but that's not going to work for the new measurements that I have set up. What you need to do is you want 12 feet. Home Depot sells them by 10. So you buy a 10 piece, right? You cut it in half so that you have 2 5-foot pieces. The second 5-foot piece, you're gonna cut 3 feet. So this right here is 3 feet. Here's the 2 that I have. And then Home Depot usually has 2 feet of PVC already pre-cut. So then you're gonna get one of those. So you should have 12 feet of PVC piping in total. 2 2-foot pieces of PVC, 1 3-foot, 1 5. And these we're all going to spray paint this very nice green. Before I spray paint it, I'm going to put it sloppily together so you guys can see what the shape of it before I paint it. So good thing I put this together before I started spray painting the pieces. So you see that at the top? That's going to be the foam. This is our stem. The 5-foot stem, the handle, and this middle part right here, this we're actually going to cut down. I think we're going to cut it down to 1 foot because 2 feet is too big. I still think you need to buy all of the pieces. You are going to have 1 foot left over of PVC, but that's okay. We can end up using that elsewhere for another project. But this is the bare bones of it. So again, we're going to cut this piece right here to 1 foot. Sorry, I know this is super dark. Anyways, so when you're spray painting the pipes with the meadow green, you're gonna end up doing a few coats. Never spray on concrete because spray paint will stick. I'm spraying it on the grass. The spray paint will not destroy the patch of grass. The grass is going to regrow and it's going to be just fine. If you want to protect the surface that you're spray painting on, take like a big jumbo garbage bag and just lay this stuff on top of it. I didn't have a garbage bag big enough to fit my pieces of PVC, so I'm doing it this way. So I'm going to go ahead and paint a few layers of this, and then I'm going to show you guys the handles. Now, you don't want the foam completely. You don't want the foam completely covering this guy because we want to have the edges showing through for the corners. So this is actually a perfect length. So I'm gonna go ahead and take flex glue, and we're just gonna go and start rolling this guy up. Don't have to worry right now about getting it completely even. Our goal right now is to just get a few layers of this on.
Hello my fellow woomies. I forgot to record this portion, so this tutorial is going to be like all over the place, but after rolling up your roller and letting it dry, you're going to take one of your colored spray paints. I chose fluorescent pink, and you're going to spray paint it pink. And then you're going to use it, whatever glue you're using, PVC, flex glue, whichever, and you're going to just glue it on to the corner. So the spot roller's not done. I'm still missing an ink tank, but it's doing pretty good so far. So that's the roller. I'm gonna put a little ink tank there. That's my handle. I have to repaint it, and that's the base. But it's almost ready for tomorrow.